for the WBR Power Hour. Are you ready?
Hello, everybody. It's the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. We are on.
You should run. Making their way to the mic at a combined weight of the entire world. Cowboy Archie and Marcus, main event, Seabury.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to WBR Power Hour, presented to you by Wrestling Behind Ringside. I am one of your hosts, Cowboy Archie. And this week we have a good one.
Okay.
Because joining me, as always, he is my Kofi Kingston to my Xavier Woods, Mr. Marcus Main Event Seabury.
Yeah, Kofi Kingston. I was trying to do his terrible accent when he first came to the WWE. But yes, hello, people out there listening. I am the Main Event Marcus Seabury. I spell it M-A-N-E because that's how we say it in Memphis. Like, hey, man. Hello, Cowboy Archie. How are you?
I'm doing good. Just back sore from past injuries of when I wrestled, but hey, can't complain that much. But in order for the new day to be complete, we actually have someone this week that is a special guest that is going to be big.
Pharmacy, okay? You're good to go, French.
All right, guys. I'm all good.
And here his name is Psycho Effin Fonzie.
Yes, sir. It's me, Fonzie Mother Loving LaFleur. Here. I'm just stepping out of the emergency room because I was playing around in the yard and a bug bit me and it's got feeling right here because I got wet by a bug and I'm all swollen. So, but getting ready to get back to work, and this is my work right here, talking to you guys, spreading the joy of wrestling, and just keeping the faith and keeping everybody happy.
Man, we are glad to have you.
Yep, we are definitely glad to have you. We are also glad to have all the fans that are joining us live, or if this is during the week. I'm glad that you're listening to us. Continue to hit that subscribe button so that you'll get every episode as we come to you each and every week. But usually at this point, we jump directly into our news. But this week, we got a little surprise for you. Marcus, you're going to be the judge as me and Psycho Effin Fonzie has a
Oh yeah. You want to do some promos?
Oh yeah.
You want to go one-on-one against the Fonz?
Oh yeah. I want to see what you got.
I haven't done any promos in a while, but if you're ready to get your butt kicked, prepare. Put your big boy pants on and make sure you got your padding too, because I come strong, I come hard, and I come rough. So
Well, Well, definitely, I want you to bring it. I haven't done a promo in 17 years, but hey, I'm gonna give it my best. And
Well, 17 years, you got all that time to wake up on, get that new material going. 17 years. You got 17 years to think about this. So what do you got? 17 years.
I here we go. In 2 weeks, Mr. Psycho effing Fonzie. Who are you trying to be with that Fonzie name?
I'm trying to be
Mr.
a
Fonzie.
champion.
You trying to be Mr. Fonzie from Happy Days? Come on. Nah.
Hey, because I got this for you and you can sit on it. You like that, huh?
No. See, in 2 weeks when me and you
Sit
step in,
on it. That's a classic Fonzie right there. Sit on it.
well, you ain't gonna be able to sit down. You gonna be laying down in 2 weeks. When we step into that ring and it's surrounded by steel chains and barbed wire, and that fire is lit up around that ring, and I'm going to break every bone in your body and then drag you over and set your body on fire and sit there and roast marshmallows like a good cowboy does.
Dang! So you're gonna have a barbecue for me in my honor, and chains ain't nothing. I got a whole collection of chains hanging around my room with hooks and everything, ready to go. So you better have some mesquite smoking, because I want to take this my body, give it to the audience, and it's gonna be so full of flavor that they'll never forget it, and they'll always say Fonzie was the best. And he still is the best, and I'm always going to be the best. So guess what, Chachi? You're going to get your ass beat in 2 weeks.
Nah, in 2 weeks, you're going to be wishing that you was locked up in Bellevue in a padded cell rather than in that ring with me. Because trust me, when I am done with you, I'm going to call the emergency room, have them book a permanent bed there so that you can sleep there for 8 weeks in a complete body cast.
Now, I've already been in that padded room. I've already been locked in there for a very long time. And come to think of it, I go to the hospital so many times lately. They already got a private room for me. You seen that? You seen that? I just left the hospital. They got a private room for me. It says Fonzie LaFleur, just reserved right there. And once a week. Why? Because I'm always fighting. And you know what? Yeah, sometimes I get hurt. Sometimes I get hurt. Sometimes I lose. But in 2 weeks, I won't lose. In 2 weeks, I will be the winner. I will be the one, forever champion. You know that's what they call me, right? The forever champion.
Awesome. You are the forever champion. So,
Oh, so this part where I judge.
Marcus,
I
judge
gotta
it.
give it to Cowboy, man.
Ah.
Yeah, but he was just so specific about what he wanted to do to you. I was like, what is wrong with you? Why do you plan on doing that to people?
All he wants to do is have a good barbecue.
Yeah. Y'all wrestlers crazy, man. Nah, I will let y'all have it. I will just watch and cheer.
You gotta be crazy to be a wrestler, man, because it's a tough life. It's a tough life.
Oh, yeah, it is. And until you lace up somebody's boots and get in there and do it yourself, you have no clue.
Oh yeah, it's before I became a wrestler, I was like, oh no, this is gonna be all easy. I mean, those guys can do it, I can do it, but until I actually did it, I didn't realize the work and the dedication, and you have to give your entire life. to becoming a professional wrestler. There is no stops. There is no breaks. You can't take it easy on anybody. I know, because nobody's going to take it easy on you. It's a tough world, and it gets even, the longer you do it, the tougher it gets, and the tougher you got to get, because people are, these wrestlers, they're dropping off like flies day and night because they don't have what it takes. They can't, take the shot, the back talking, the bad talking, and all the crap that people talk, and they can't take the pain, because the pain is real. We might have a little bit of padding in the ring, but when someone punches you in the face, you feel it. It's real. When someone chops you 23 times, you feel it, and you bleed from it. And you go home and you just stay in bed for 2 days, just laying there praying, come on, God, let me get back up again, because I got to do this again next week. It's just, and I can't wait till I get back in the ring, and I can do it again every week and show these guys what it's really all about. Take it to the limit, take the pain, come up with some fancy moves, some things that people have never seen, and give them a good show. Give them something that they'll always remember and never forget.
So, Fonzie, when you first broke into the business, did you get ribbed? Was it like an initiation process?
Well, when I first got into the business, it wasn't too long ago. I started when I was in my 40s.
Okay.
So I did get ribbed a lot by the younger guys, because I was in there training with 20-year olds, right? And here
Yeah.
I'm 40 years old, and they're always telling me you're too old, you'll never make it, you don't have what it takes. That what I mean, I'm sure you could imagine these younger dudes, 6'4", all muscle, go spend 4 hours a day in the gym, coming and telling me that I'm not going to make it. Well, guess what? I made it. And the same people who used to tell me shit like that, or I'm sorry, I don't mean to cuss, but what they tell me stuff like that are the ones that ended up quitting. That ain't there now. That ain't resting. That ain't training. That ain't doing nothing. Just boom in the wind. Just like dust in the wind. They're gone. Just and
Okay, well, this is unique now. So you started wrestling in your 40s?
yes, at 40 years old, I decided, because I had been going through some rough stuffs in my life, and I had been to jail, and I had been going through some mental problems, and one day I just said, I don't want to die being a normal guy. I don't want to die not being remembered. And I would sit there with the kids and my nieces and my nephews and stuff, and we would watch wrestling, and I would see how they would cheer for their favorite wrestler, and I'd be like, wow, I I can do that too, like I did at first start with, I can do that. And then I found a trainer, I trained, and I went through all the beatings, the you know I the road trips, by myself, and all the money wasted, and all the money spent, and all the time and work, and I fell in love with it. Like, there's nothing I would rather do now than be a wrestler, because as, as hard as it is, and as difficult as it is, I've had the opportunity to not only just travel in places where I never would have been, but I've been able to meet some amazing friends and some good people, that to now they're like family to me. You know what I mean? There's people that I can go to anywhere almost in the country and turn to them and say, hey, I need a couch to sleep on, and they'll let me go and sleep on the couch and stuff. Like, those kind of friends. You know what I mean? Like, there's I've made a lot of good friends, but then at the same time, there's a lot of people out there that just don't like me. But that's I'll take my blame for that, because I do. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I do have a big mouth, and I do shoot off at the mouth a lot, and say a lot of mean things. But I take my responsibility for that though too.
Well,
Yeah.
Psycho, you want to talk us through this 24-hour match? How would one put that type of match together?
Be insane. Be insane. Everybody. I mean, there was 7 of us, and the training for it was relentless. We would, uh, yeah. Mosh used to have us stand there, and do high knees. He do have us do high knees for over an hour before doing squat, all the other stuff, and we would still do all the rest of the drip. But we would start with an hour of high knees, full training, 4 hours a day, every day, and that's what we did to prepare for it. But mentally, oh man, I wasn't ready for it. It was an interesting experience. Let me say that, because by the end of the 24 hours, I was hallucinating. I was fatigued. My pads were stuck to my knees with blood, like from just the chafing and stuff. My knees were bloody. It was horrendous, but I wouldn't change it for anything, because during that 24 hours, I learned so much. It was such a good experience. And I mean, if you think about it, it's like doing a whole year of wrestling in one go, in one 24-hour go. Because I I can't even count how many real matches I had during that 24-hour period. But I all I know is I got, I don't know, I have to look it up, but I think I got like 32 pins during the whole 24 hours, and there was 7 of us.
Awesome. Well, you lucky I wasn't in that match because you wouldn't have got one pin.
Oh man. Oh man. Still going at me, ain't you? Still going at me. Oh.
uh,
Well, you look like you got a little bit of some of them, a few more years on than me. So I think I could probably run away from you.
well, you can. I'm legally blind.
Oh shoot. Okay. Well then,
Yeah,
don't. Then I'm
that's
gonna have to take a clothespin too to get, because you might find me on smell.
yeah. Yeah, no. Um, you know, I wrestled years ago. So yeah,
Oh, okay.
it's been about 17 years since I've been in the ring.
Oh dang. How do you do it? Like, I don't
And
think I could be that long without a ring, because that's the one thing I
you,
love is being in that ring.
you can ask Marcus. I've had a stroke, I've got a pacemaker, and I'm legally blind. And every single week, I'm calling him and itching to get into the ring.
And every single week, I'm like, no.
I mean, just to be in there and just roll around, and I mean, he's only blind. He can feel his way around.
Well, also
Yeah.
got the heart condition.
Oh, okay. Well, you have to just go slow.
Yeah,
Just go slow.
my wife won't. My wife is like, "Go ahead, get in there and do it, so you can shut up. I'm tired of hearing about it." But I
And
know
I'm
deep
like,
down
no.
she don't. I,
Well, I mean, the way it would make you feel is worth it. It'll make you feel good. I mean, you
yeah,
don't have to go all out and have a hardcore or a death match or anything. Just go out there and do a couple rolls and a couple lockups, and you
see,
know.
I want to get with the company that's nearby and work out some sort of deal since I'm in the Special Olympics where I get to go out there in the ring and you know
Yeah.
have a heel come out and push me down, put me in a figure four leg lock, and then have a hero come out and save me. Something like that.
Well, I mean, I'm willing to be a heel. I could go give you my signature new move. I don't know if you guys know what my signature move is, but it's something you've never ever seen before.
What is it?
It's called the self checkout.
The South kick out.
No, the self checkout.
Oh, the South checkout.
Yeah,
Okay.
like you know how you go to Walmart and you check yourself out.
Yeah.
It's an oil check, but you do it yourself.
Mm.
Yep, I tie you up, and I make you check your own oil.
Oh wow.
Ooh. Oh, I don't think I could bend that way anymore. I mean, it's
Yeah, well, actually, I came up with that move during the 24-hour match. So I mean, if it weren't for the 24-hour match, I wouldn't have my signature move.
I actually had a move called the Stone Cold Justice.
All right.
It was where I'd come off the top rope, grab the standing wrestler around the neck, but instead of floating over his back, I would swing my weight backwards, driving him down with a spike DDT.
Oh dang! Yeah, I can see how that could work.
So yeah. And then I had the Texas. Oh no, I had the cowboy tie up, which was my version of an STF.
Oh, okay.
So
Apologies for this interruption, but we have some breaking news.
So let's get into the news. So we all know Quentin Rampage Jackson's son. He was at an event for a I guess like a local wrestling promotion. Him and this guy Psycho Stu had a bit of an altercation. Now I'm told that someone told him to enter the ring later and give him a receipt. I thought Roger was smart enough on the business, maybe not. He took it way too far. Pretty much beat the hell out of Psycho.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now it looks like Rikishi's Fed, which kind of had a little bit of an agreement with WWE. That's kind of done because Roger was in Rikishi's Fed, and it's just a crazy situation, man. Like, isn't Roger facing like criminal charges?
if they can
I've been
find the
watching the
video,
news. I haven't seen nothing. Sorry, go for it.
if they can find the video that he put out on Kickout,
Ah, yeah, on Kick, yeah.
yeah, if they find that video,
Well, I know there's a lot of online creators that record those videos, so I'm sure there's a recording of it out there somewhere. I mean, because there's a lot of these other creators that just record and comment other guys like the Rampage guy, and they just that's all they do, and that's how they get their views is by commenting on guys like Rampage. So I'm sure there's recording of it somewhere.
now here's my question for you on this incident.
Yes.
Him going too personal, getting way out of business and going way into personal.
Yeah, he did. He made it. He made it too personal. I mean, wrestling, and he's an EFC fighter, right?
Well, he's the son of a former UFC fighter.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is Rampage Jackson's son, Roger.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing I got to say. Like in wrestling or fighting, you have got to be able to learn how to control your emotions. You're gonna get trash talk. You're gonna get people booing you, and you're gonna get the other guys in the locker rooms and your competition are gonna trash talk you and do everything they can to make you feel like crap. You know what I mean? And as a professional, you have to be able to take that. As for him giving a receipt, yeah, one punch would have been good enough. 20 is that's excessive. That's where
Yeah,
he let his emotions and his anger feed him, and he did it the wrong way. I mean, the slam and a one punch, that would have been good. That's what that would have been a receipt. But what he did is, yeah, like you guys said, he let his emotions take control of him, and he just didn't he couldn't turn back. It just kept going. I mean, I've been angry and stuff like in those kind of situations, but what you can't let it go. You have to think about the consequences, because not only is he possibly gonna go to prison. The what about Stu? Like, what what repercussions is it gonna have on him? Is it gonna have brain damage? Is he gonna be able to wrestle again? Like, did he ruin his career trying to prove a point? You know what I mean? Like, what's
Yeah.
the whole point if you ruin the guy's life? Now he's if you ruin the guy's life, he's definitely going to end up going to prison, because no matter what, they're going to be able to find some kind of charge on him. I mean,
well, here's something that just came through from Jay. Why didn't the referees or anyone else in the back do their job and come
yeah,
out and put a stop to it? Um, Now there was a rumor that they were supposed to have some wrestlers come out and pull him off, but the wrestlers never showed up.
yeah. I seen an interview where one of them, where they were, I forgot who it was, but they said one of them to go out there and just in case. But I really don't know the whole story. But I mean, it's just it's a little bit more unprofessionalism on both of them parts, because I mean, the beer can thing, that was going too far. That should have got a receipt, but not the over a mat. That beating. A receipt, one punch, like I said, and call it a day. Be
Yeah,
friends again. Go drink a beer together, and that, and then put an end to it. But now there's not going to be an end to it. You know,
yeah, yeah, exactly. I mean, a referee's job is to protect the
The
workers and
work.
talents. You know,
yeah. I don't know.
uh,
I think maybe the referee was scared too,
yeah, could have possibly been.
because if
But
you look at him, his reaction whenever he kind of jerks back whenever he starts seeing him, and he's like jerked back, and like he looks surprised, like he doesn't know what to do. So I think the ref was probably scared, and he didn't know what to do, because then you see the guy with the face paint come in, and he's trying, but then they took that other bigger dude to go out there, and Rampage Kid was still trying to fight everybody. So, like, I mean,
yeah,
what I think we need to do is we need to make sure that wrestlers and anybody that's being involved in the show needs to be in like sound mind. You know what I mean? To where they're
yeah,
not gonna go off and do something stupid because they get emotional.
Yeah, definitely.
it definitely. It's like whenever I got trained, and then whenever I started training some wrestlers back in the day, the first thing I taught them was you got to be able to handle your own in the ring. That way, if anything does go sideways, you're going to be able to fight back.
Yeah, I mean, if you can fight back, even if you get your ass kicked, but you need to be able to, because I mean, when I first started, I got beat up in the ring a whole lot, and I mean, it just taught me, yeah, I got to be prepared for everything.
Yeah.
Because you never know what's going to happen. You never know if you're going to get booked with a guy that just doesn't like you for some reason, or are you getting booked with a guy that has a big head and a bad attitude. That happens a lot. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, I had to fire a dude because of that, because it was my own promotion that I
Yeah.
was running. And I was also a wrestler in the promotion. And he got in the ring with me and he wanted to take liberties with me. So I ended up having to put him in his place. Now, luckily, I did MMA and boxing on the side.
Oh.
So, but then some other wrestlers come to me and they're like, hey, we don't want to be booked with him. He
Yeah.
likes too many liberties.
There's a lot of those guys that get the big heads and they think that they can just do whatever the hell they want, and they end up hurting people. Because I've worked for people like that, and I worked with people like that, and it's just they give us all a bad name, because they just feel like they can do whatever they want, maybe because of their status or how big they are, or I can't tell you what makes them do that, but it has to do with their ego and stuff too. Because like you'll see it with like sometimes veterans will take liberties with the young guys and stuff. And I mean, yeah, yeah, it's okay sometimes to try to teach them a lesson, but whenever they do it constantly, just to like be a bully and pick on them and just or I know guys that do stuff purposely to try to end guys' careers. I mean, if they're doing stuff like that, they shouldn't be in the business anyway.
Exactly. Marcus, Jay just sent something in the chat. I didn't catch it.
Yeah, he was just saying anyone involved in a match should be briefed prior to the match and just know what's going to happen, what's not going to happen. They
Yeah.
should be smart enough, basically.
Right. But let's move on and get to the rest of this news so that we can get some to the predictions for Clash in Paris.
All right, so the WWE Network is heading to ESPN. It looks like they're gonna jump the gun and kind of get out of the Peacock agreement before March. So just look for, I guess, WWE Network content to slowly be coming on the ESPN app.
Yep. And if you have Hulu and Disney, then you do have ESPN in that triple bundle.
Oh, okay. Well, see, I don't think I had a bundle. I don't know. I have a cable provider. I'm hoping I have this ESPN through my cable provider. I hope.
I'm gonna have to go visit a friend to go watch that.
All right.
Or there is a Dave and Buster's near me. I might have to go there. And then the last little bit of news, it looks like Hulk Hogan's wife is suing the doctors for malpractice. It looks like they gave Hogan some medication that he didn't need, and that caused his heart attack. So that's going to be a big story, and I'm sure a developing story in the coming weeks.
Yeah, I seen something about that earlier today where they severed his nerve that helped him breathe.
Oh wow!
That I seen. I mean, I don't know if it's true or not. It was on one of those sports things on YouTube.
Mm.
But like the autopsy is still they gave it to his wife, but she does not want to release it to the public.
Yeah. At least not yet. maybe on down the line you'll have the that show that they do about celebrities autopsies. You know,
Yeah.
they'll eventually get a hold to it and you know do a whole look at what Hulk Hogan actually died of. You know, just like they did with Chris Benoit and China and all these others. Um, but yeah, definitely. Um, just real quick reminder: go get yours.
Wait, what did Sizzle just say?
Okay, Marcus, you take that question.
All right. So Fonzie, how do you feel about the Spirit of Christ coming to you in the form of a whole dove daily?
Dude, that's weird. That's weird. It's just I'm not really a religious person, but suddenly, like about a week ago, this dove just started showing up on my windowsill, and it just every day when I'm out there having my when I'm having my little smoke out, just boom, plots up right there on the windowsill. So I mean, I go and give him some bird seed and stuff every once in a while, and the kids seem to enjoy that he's there. And I mean, at first I thought he was sick or something, or he was dying, but he seems to be fine. He seems to be a healthy bird. He flies. I don't. He just likes hanging out with me for some reason. I have no idea why. Maybe it's for the smoke. Maybe it's for the bird seed. But I mean, he didn't get a smoke, or he didn't get no bird seed when he first showed up. But yeah, that's just a very weird. I mean, I have a weird life.
I mean,
That's
yeah, you started wrestling in your 40s. To say you
Yeah.
have, at the very least, a unique life.
Yeah.
definitely. I mean, I'm only 43, and I'm like itching to get back in the ring, but Marcus over here has got me shackled and chained.
I mean,
Man,
like I said, I don't see there's nothing wrong with you getting out, getting in the ring, and doing a little bit of rolling and a little bit of locking up, and maybe just some chain. You know,
Well, the reason he doesn't want me to do it is because he knows he's going to have to come in as my tag team partner.
oh
that's
man,
definitely not gonna happen. That ain't
is
happening.
that why? Come on.
No, no, no. I don't want him to hurt himself. He has a plethora of medical issues. You know,
No, but that's part of the fun. That's part of the fun, is overcoming our issues that give us that diverse edge that makes it entertaining.
Exactly.
but now
I mean,
he keeps trying to get me in. He has this obsession with seeing me go through a table, and I've repeatedly told him there's nowhere in hell that's happening.
it doesn't hurt that bad.
See, you had to use qualifiers. You had to use qualifiers. You said that bad. No, sir. No, sir.
I
No,
mean,
sir.
well, it all hurts a little bit, but it doesn't hurt that bad.
Hey, I agree with Jay on this. Jay just said I can be the manager and Marcus can be the heavy.
Yes.
Man, y'all, I don't trust anything after this latest incident with my arthritic right knee. Every day when I'm in this school teaching, I'm like, God, don't let me fall. Because these children are evil. And they're going to bring it up every time. Middle class, better see there. You remember that
Uh.
time you failed? You thought you was dead, me to see there. Nah, man. I'm just I'm
All
just trying
right.
to be careful.
Come
Well,
on, you
y'all,
got to do it for the excitement,
all right,
for
well, y'all,
for the cheer of the crowd.
speaking of
I act,
excitement,
man. I get enough cheers and compliments from acting, man. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
speaking of cheers of crowds, and let's get into the Clash in Paris predictions.
Okay, so I'm looking at this card here. It's not the longest card. We got Roman Reigns versus Bronson Reed.
That's gonna be a damn good match.
Man, everything in my heart leads me to root for Roman Reigns. Because you don't take a man's shoes. That's some hood stuff. Somebody take your shoes, it's on site.
I know who I want to win, but I already know who's going to win.
Oh, you think Bronson Reed gonna win?
No, I think Roman Reigns is going to win.
Water, man.
He just
Y'all don't understand the
he's just too
disrespect.
much of the face, you know, the pretty the company. He's too much of the company. You know what I mean? He's too much to make everybody happy. Like, so he's gonna get beat. Yeah, he's gonna get beat up, but in the end, he's gonna pull it out. He's gonna pull it out at the end of the match.
Like I said, I want him to, because there's like some hood law, man. You don't take a man's shoes. And like he taking Jordans. No, bro. I see you. You gotta go.
Yeah, that's wrong. I only got one pair of shoes, and those are my ring boots.
I say it's gonna be Roman Reigns picking up the victory, but Bronson Reed beating down Roman Reigns after the match and leaving him a bloody mess as he steals his shoes again.
Yeah. Probably. Tribal team, the Shula follow.
Because if they don't do either that or they don't give Bronson Reed the win, Bronson Reed has no future.
Yeah, it has to make the story.
All right. And also we got a good old fashioned Donnybrook match. Sheamus versus Rusev.
Hey, what was that one?
Sheamus versus Rusev in a good old fashioned Donnybrook match. I'm picking Sheamus, man.
I got Rusev on that one.
I'm with Psycho on this. It's gonna be Rusev because Sheamus, they're pretty much fading him out.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's Rusev.
You know, Sheamus has had his time on top, and Rusev is, the current and the teacher moving
Like,
forward.
would you see Sheamus transition into a backstage role?
I don't know because he's been talking about opening up a school in Ireland.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know what his plans is for after his in-ring career, but you never know.
Well, if he's thinking about starting a school, he might be getting ready to freaking head out and do that, you know?
Yeah.
Okay. And we got a women's intercontinental championship match. The champ Becky Lynch is defending against Nikki Bella.
Nikki all day.
I think Becky.
I gotta root for Nikki only because I want Lyra Valkyrie to get another shot, and she can't get a shot as long as Becky's champ because of the stipulation. So I gotta root for Nikki, man, because I want Lyra to get the belt back. Because God bless Becky. Becky made me care about Lyra Valkyrie. Because before that, I was on this show talking to Kevin Archer like, she can wrestle. I wish her well. I don't care. But then Becky started beating her up, and she started fighting back and talking back on the mic. I was like, okay, I care about Lyra now.
Yeah, I like her. I like her.
Yep. She's a great character, great talent. So yeah.
Right.
Who we got next?
John Cena versus LP. because I am forbidden to say his full name on this show because we booed the Paul.
You can say it this one time because I'm
Okay.
pretty sure Psycho doesn't understand why
Oh,
I'm
I
okay.
don't
saying
know. I
LP.
don't know who it is.
Yes, Logan Paul.
Oh, man, I don't like neither one of those guys.
You don't like Cena or
Can it
Paul?
go on? I want it to be a disqualification where they just beat each other and none of them win. None of them win. I don't like either one of those guys. I don't like John Cena or Logan Paul. I want them both to lose. Both of them are gonna lose. Both of them are gonna lose.
The
Disqualification.
Logan. Okay, look, I understand the Logan Paul hate. I do. What is your beef with Cena, sir?
Too many moms in trailer parks like him. I don't like him. I don't like him. Get him out of here.
Well, you got Psycho. You got to do one thing for me and Marcus. You got to give us a Buddha pause.
A what?
A Buddha pause.
What's that?
You just gotta say Buddha Paul.
Buddha Paul.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Buddha Paul. Buddha Paul. You know, I'm gonna man, I'm rooting for Cena. Cena just, dropped the belt to Cody. I'm like, yo, I don't want, Cena's last few appearances here to be like littered with losses. So I'm like, yeah, come on, let's let Cena go over because I got a feeling at some point.
Yeah, because he does have all those lawsuits, right, from all the Prime and those hangry snacks or whatever.
Yeah.
Now, I'm just saying, I don't want Cena to keep losing because I got a feeling he's about to be fed to Brock Lesnar soon.
I can see because right before LP knocked him out 2 weeks ago, the general manager was going to tell John Cena something about Lesnar being in contact. So I see. Yeah, I'm with Jay on this. Lesnar coming in, double disqualification because he's going to come in and beat both of them up.
Yeah, that's what I want.
I could see that. Yeah, Brock gonna probably just suplex everybody. That's like the new version of Hogan Must Pose. Brock suplexes everybody.
Suplex City, baby.
Yeah, suplex it. All right. And we also got a tag team championship match, the Wyatt Six versus the Street Profits.
I'm going Wyatt 6.
Yeah, I see that Wyatt Six.
Too soon for them to drop. What about you, Psycho?
Oh, it looks like we might have lost.
Yep, looks like we might have lost Psycho. Yep, he just dropped out. If
All
he
right,
comes,
well, we got.
if he comes back in, we'll ask him about that
Oh
one.
yeah, definitely. So we got one more match to talk about. It is a fatal four-way for the World Heavyweight Championship. Seth Rollins versus CM Punk versus LA Knight versus Jay Uso.
Um,
I think the Vision's gonna help Seth win, man, because it's no disqualification.
yeah, I hate fatal 4-way matches though, man. But yeah, Seth Rollins gonna take this one because it makes no sense to put the championship on him just to turn around and take it right back off of him. So, and then we still have the other three that's going to be fighting and arguing to try to get back into position for that title shot come Survivor Series.
Oh yes, definitely.
Or uh God, what's the one that's next month?
Wait a minute.
Wrestlepalooza.
Yeah, Wrestlepalooza.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely. All in all, that was all pretty much good. Um, I guess right now we'll just BS around a little bit.
Yeah, man. It's looking like Fonz is not gonna come back, so I guess we're gonna go and bring this ship into the shore party. Gonna wrap it up.
Yeah, we can definitely do that. But I got to ask you, what did you think about my chops?
About the promo,
Mm-hmm.
I thought the promo was good. It was very specific. It was very disturbing. I was like, these are the things you think about. Now I am concerned.
Yep. That's why I want you in a wrestling match with me.
Nah, man. I'm good, man. I will be a forever fan, especially at my big age of 49. I will be a forever fan, and I'm gonna let y'all have it. I got too much respect. My wrestling dreams died. I told you when I watched the first season of Tough Enough. I was like, nah, I'm not built for this. It's okay.
Exactly. Well, we're going to go ahead and end this show. You can follow us at Wrestling Behind Ringside on Facebook just by searching Cowboy Archie 82. You can email us your questions or anything that you want to see.
Jay Scissor says he's a 49-year-old pro wrestler. Sir, I am a chronically overweight, non-athletic 49-year-old. No, sir. I will let y'all have the ring.
Well, we will definitely take the ring. You just got to let me get in the ring.
We gonna see. We gonna.
All right. But yeah, send us your emails at wbr.mag, the number one at gmail.com. Use the subject Power Hour so that we know it's for this podcast.
Two Swords, One Stone is a story of hard work, dedication, faith, and love. Set in the 1300s, a small town man finds himself on a long path of enlightenment. Troy Carter learns that his brother is alive after 17 years of being told of his death. Before Troy and his father set out to find his brother, he finds that an evil Dark Lord named Cain is seeking to kill Troy and his brother to stop them from finding the two swords of power. Can the brothers come together to fight off Cain and his army to save the people they love? Find out where Troy will end up in this stunning story.